Hello everyone, welcome to Water Wonders with Lily and Nancy and our Clean Water Canine, Juniper. We're here at Hollands Mill Park planting trees today as part of the James River Buffer Program. The Buffer Program is a partnership between the Virginia Department of Forestry and the James River Association.
Today we're working with our friends from the Virginia Department of Forestry, Virginia Cooperative Extension, and Lynchburg City's Urban Forester to plant a riparian buffer. Water is a shared resource, which means what we do here in Lynchburg affects our friends downstream. Our partners today know the value of protecting water in Lynchburg and have taken an active role to help plant these trees. Let's chat with our friend Dea and Sarah about riparian buffers.
A riparian buffer is a vegetated strip or treed area, preferably between a stream or waterway that helps reduce pollution and runoff from the impacts of human use.
One of the main reasons we plant trees and shrubs along waterways or help to maintain those buffers, they're called, along waterways, is to catch sediment and pollutions that might just kind of roll off the land during rain events. Trees especially do a great job of capturing both water and nutrients because as they mature, they have these large root systems that keep the soil in place around a waterway. And again, over time, as they mature, they create shade, and a lot of aquatic life likes the water to be a certain temperature. If you take that shade away, the water temperature is going to go up, and it's not ideal for some fish and invertebrates.
So we applied to the James River Buffer Program, which is an awesome program through the Department of Forestry and James River Association, and they have provided us trees and tubes and labor, and we are planting a riparian buffer here in Hollands Mill Park. We had some beautiful ash trees in Hollands Mill Park that have provided a lot of shade and water quality benefits to the park, and we've lost them because of the emerald ash borer. So we thought this was a great location for a riparian buffer, not just for water quality, but also for the folks who enjoy this park, because one day these little seedlings will grow up and hopefully provide shade and a great space to picnic and fish and just come and hang out.
Within the Middle James River, there is a program going on right now. It's a grant-funded program by the Virginia Environmental Endowment, and we can plant a buffer on almost any type of land that needs a buffer. So if you're in an urban area and you have a little creek in your backyard and you're noticing, oh, there's just not a lot of trees next to that, we can plant a buffer there. If you're a farmer out in the rural area and you'd like to improve water quality and practice better management of your land, we can also plant buffers there. It's a free program, so it's turnkey, meaning that we provide all the materials. Oftentimes we'll work with a contractor to actually install the buffer for you. Basic agreement is that you leave it in that state for 15 years after we plant it. But that is something that's available to a number of different landowner types in the Middle James River.
Thanks to the help of our friends, this riparian buffer will serve as a piece of a regional landscape approach to protect our water, all the way to the Chesapeake Bay. This project shows us that it takes a community working together to protect the health of our environment, our water resources, and our community.
You may not think about it all the time, but we're all connected by water. We rely on it for safe drinking water. You've likely enjoyed a walk down by a waterway or spent some time in a park near the water, and I think it's something everyone finds some solace being around water, but we depend on it so much for life.
While we each have an individual responsibility to care for our neighbors downstream in our everyday actions and decisions, we can accomplish more when we work with our neighbors and friends to protect our shared resources. We all have a role to play in caring for our water systems.
Thanks for learning about riparian buffers with us today and how we can care for each other by caring for our water. And remember, every splash begins with one drop. See you next time!